What's up, guys? I'm back with a new YouTube video. I basically took a you do this many screenshots, I'll do this kind of video. So basically, I got a lot of screenshots for the story time. So this story time is about my life, my love life. Yeah, there you go. So first, well, I'm just gonna do the first 5 months. Well, no, I guess we could do the beginning. Um, so was pretty butt ugly, in my early years. Yeah, you know, wasn't the most popular kid. You know, started to gain a little bit more respect in the later grades. But the it was pulled a couple baddies, not nothing new. But as I gotten older, progressed all that stuff. These last 5 months, bro. I know this is a subject everybody wanna know. The last 5 months, man. I've got in trouble, bro. All this, bro. So I can't mention no names, but I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you know exactly who is who and who is not. So my oldest girlfriend, uh, we ended up breaking up. Uh, I had screwed up, wasn't doing the things that I needed to do, and I ended up breaking it off. So eventually, I was kind of like feeling a little free. I could do whatever I want. So I kept telling her, I'm gonna explore my options and stuff like that, just to, piss her off just a little bit, see if she was like still like into me and shit like that. But obviously that just made her a little bit more mad. I walked the same way she did in school with this other chick, and she ain't like that. So that kind of killed that. Uh, and eventually, she ended up finding someone, uh, aka, that nigga my worst enemy. On guy, he a pussy. He a bitch, bro. Anyway, he everybody told me he's sneaking around, talking to I mean, I ain't think nothing of it. That man, he weak. I mean, he a pussy boy, bro. He's a true pussy boy. Um, this he ended up after I broke up with her about 3 months later. You know, yeah, she was pissed at me at the word. She knew I ain't like it, so she hooked up with this man, and it just it killed me. I ain't think she was gonna move on. Like on God, I ain't think she was gonna move on. But she moved on, and what better to be than to be my worst enemy. uh, what else? The so I while they were dating, I tried my best, to stir things up, try to get in the breakup so she get back together with me, cause supposedly, she's scared to get back together with me, cause I broke her heart. But I did a couple things, take her out, play pool, Applebee's. A lot of people know the Applebee's story. I ended up going to Venture Landing after school, and you know, I we both went. We took a lift to the Venture Landing in Winston Salem, and we ended up having a good time. A couple things happened. We went to Applebee's to eat, and my mom's friend that used to work in a different Applebee's was there, and I did not tell my mom that I was doing this because at the time she didn't want me fooling around with this girl, but at the same time I kind of, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm in love, but so I basically went against her trust. The girl called my mom. My mom called me, and you already know how that go when you got a black mama. So that ended up happening, and still doing like, still trying to like do stuff with her. At the same time, went to the movies a couple times. Went go play pool, like I said. I mean, we did a couple things. I mean, every time, bro, it seemed like something was going on. I didn't came to her house sometimes. You know, I kind of like, I don't know. It was on the low, but at the same time, I tried like try to fill that void by like trying to leave her alone, but at the same time, I was trying to still like kind of fill that void between me and her. So I ended up going out with somebody, first person I went out with, and I got all these people telling me this, telling me that, and it's not working out. So and it lasted like 3 days. Um, so that ended up happening. I waited what 2 months. You know, after I had left the girl for 3 days, I went completely back to that one girl that I went out for a year and so on. And it just, shit got worse. I fucking, alright, nobody really knows the real story. So one day, I was sitting in class, as an English class, and I basically what would I tell? Oh, I told like some information, like I didn't want this nigga to know, and she ended up telling him, and like that nigga started telling people, bruh, and that shit pissed me off, bruh. So I was getting ready to fight him, and then like school called me down to the office, and they was trying to get me to say what happened, and I did and all that, and it's trying to get me to rat, and I was like, nah, bro, I ain't finna rat, and all that stuff happened and all that. So then after that, it just went on, and they was bringing up old messages and stuff that I had said before, and eventually, one day I like kind of got fed up with it, and I said like I was basically feeling like real depressed, so like I told her that like I was gonna I was gonna harm myself basically at that point, and she told the school. And then that day, that English day, they took me down to the office, and everybody thought I was in trouble, but nah, it's just that's the real reason. And like now I had to go to therapy and all that stuff, and that's basically what's happened to me. And then after that and stuff, like still going to therapy and all that, I met this new girl. Uh, she was cool, she was cool. It's just I to be honest, it was to feel the kind of the void, I guess, the the void that like the depression and all that stuff that like took out of me and all that. But like it's crazy. I ended up breaking over after like 2 weeks. But like I like really like don't understand the first girl for real. She says she loves me and all this stuff, and like we do stuff together, but she has a boyfriend, so like that stops everything. And it just it's insane, man. Like for real, like it's real confusing, bro. Love life real confused. But um That's what happened to me. And like I do kind of like do a little bit of shady things to like stir up stuff and all that stuff with her and him, just to kind of sabotage. But eventually, like to be honest, I don't think that it's ever gonna happen. I don't think we getting back together. Not at all. Not one bit. It's just it's she playing games. She trying to do the same thing I did to hurt her heart. She trying to kind of hurt me in a way. And I'm done playing the games for real. It's it's crazy. I mean I talk to her pretty much every day. You know. But that's besides the point. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just not happy yet. I don't think I done found the right one yet. This this is just the beginning. I'm just trying to fill that void that's lost in my heart. To be honest, but that's that's the that's the true story. You know, I could go with a part two. I guess. Yeah, I guess I can go with a part two. And I yeah, part two. It give me a lot more time. But for now, if I how about this? I'll go with a part two if I get 10 likes on this video. This video right here, I will give you 10 likes. I know if you give me 10 likes, I will do another video. All right. Yeah. All right. Get out.